This is The Process Shot. I'm Michael. I'm stuck in a haunted movie theater, and I've seen Put a Stick in It, a short animated comedy from Austin Kimmell made back in 2020. It harkens to nostalgic tales of the past as a grandfather tells a story of his childhood to his two grandsons as they have a sword fight in their yard. He talks about the games he and others would play, and more specifically, a time where he wasn't allowed to play because he didn't have a weapon to fight with. So, he goes home and finds his father's revolver. I don't think I need to say anything more, especially when you remember what the title of the short is. Obviously, things get a bit gruesome, but it's actually a pretty bloodless short, with more attention on the ironic tone of the story being shared and its overall presentation. It keeps this tone up at a nice and even pace, even after the inevitable incident takes place, making the whole thing feel more like a whimsical reminiscing of the past rather than a cautionary tale. Of course, the message ends up being made clear by the end, but up until then it's more of a wacky romp than anything more overtly dark. And even if there isn't much more to the short than this single story, it's also treated with a bit more personality and flair than your average PSA. The whole visual style of the short is what really sells the ironic angle, mimicking the caricatures of old Looney Tunes cartoons, though giving its actual animation and cinematography a more contemporary touch. Color design is also bright with pastels, which both reflects the nostalgic tone and makes for a fun contrast with the story being told. Sound design also follows the same idea, further selling the irony of the whole ordeal. Overall, I figure that this is the point. It's a combination of a delightful look at the past and the shattering of youthful innocence, wrapped in a visual style evocative of that older era. Well, it's probably not that deep, but at the very least it seems to be something a bit more hefty than a simple anti-violence short or a story being told for its shock value. Put a Stick in It. Austin Kimmell, 2020. 4 stars. I'd say it's worth giving a watch. That's it for me. If you liked this review, leave it a like. If you didn't, leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel for more reviews. Maybe I should be glad that I didn't ever go outside as a kid. Sure, I have no social skills now, but at least I didn't get shot.